The old house stood alone on the hill. Its windows were dark eyes, staring out into the night. A storm raged around it, wind howling like a banshee. Rain lashed against the walls, a relentless assault. Inside, shadows danced, cast by a single flickering light. The air was heavy, thick with the scent of damp wood and forgotten memories. This was Blackwood Manor, a place whispered to be haunted. It had stood empty for years, a testament to a tragic past. Locals told tales of a family torn apart by secrets. They spoke of whispers that echoed in the dead of night. Tonight, a group of friends, seeking adventure, dared to enter its decaying walls. They would soon learn that some secrets are best left buried. Leading the group was Jake, cocky and skeptical. He scoffed at the stories, eager to prove them wrong. Next to him walked Emily, her eyes wide with a mixture of fear and excitement. She clutched a worn copy of local legends, her finger tracing the story of Blackwood Manor. Ben, the quiet one, trailed behind, his gaze darting nervously around the shadows. He felt a tremor of unease, a sense of being watched. Bringing up the rear was Chloe, her camera clutched tightly in her hand. She yearned to capture evidence of the supernatural, to prove the existence of something beyond our understanding. The floorboards groaned beneath their feet as they stepped inside. Cobwebs clung to their faces, remnants of years of undisturbed silence. A musty smell filled their nostrils, the scent of decay and forgotten things. As they ventured deeper into the house, a sound pierced the silence. A whisper, soft and indistinct, seemed to emanate from the walls themselves. Emily froze, her eyes wide with terror. "Did you hear that?" she breathed, her voice barely a whisper itself. Jake, ever the skeptic, brushed it off. "It's just the wind, Em. Relax." But his words did little to ease the growing tension. The whisper hung in the air, a promise of something sinister lurking just beyond their perception. It was a call, an invitation into the darkness that clung to Blackwood Manor. They pressed on, each footstep echoing in the oppressive silence. The air grew colder, a bone-chilling cold that seemed to seep into their very bones. They stumbled upon a room, its shelves lined with dusty books. The faint scent of decaying paper filled the air, a testament to forgotten knowledge. This was the library, a room frozen in time. Emily reached out, her fingers tracing the spines of the leather-bound volumes. As she did, a book tumbled from its place, falling open with a loud thud. On the exposed page, a name was circled in faded ink, Jonathan Blackwood. Below it, a scrawled message, "The whispers hold the truth." The hairs on Emily's arms stood on end. This was no ordinary house. This was a place where secrets whispered from the shadows. Chloe's camera clicked, documenting their every move. Ben, his unease growing, noticed something strange. A faint humming sound seemed to emanate from the walls, vibrating through the floorboards. "Do you hear that?" he asked, his voice tight with apprehension. Jake, his bravado fading, nodded slowly. The humming grew louder, pulsing like a heartbeat. It seemed to be coming from behind a large, ornate fireplace. With bated breath they moved towards it, their bodies tense with anticipation. Jake reached out and grabbed the heavy iron poker, using it to push open the creaking fire screen. The humming reached a crescendo as a hidden chamber was revealed, a dark and dusty space behind the fireplace. Inside, they found a small wooden box, its surface covered in intricate carvings. Trembling, Emily reached for the box, her fingers gingerly tracing the carvings. As her hand touched the lid, the whispers intensified, swirling around them like a vortex of sound. They spoke of betrayal, of a family torn apart by greed and jealousy. They whispered of Jonathan Blackwood, a man driven to madness by the voices in his head. The box creaked open, revealing a collection of old letters, bound together with a faded ribbon. Emily carefully lifted them out, her heart pounding in her chest. Each letter was a piece of a puzzle, a glimpse into the dark history of Blackwood Manor. As they read, the truth began to unfold, a tale of forbidden love, bitter rivalry, and a secret that echoed through generations. The whispers, they realized, were not just sounds. They were the voices of the past, desperate to be heard.